Hi Pisces, and welcome to your Eclipse and Mercury retrograde reading. We had the Sagittarius full moon total lunar eclipse on May 26th. Then we have Mercury going retrograde in Gemini on May 29th, and then the new moon in Gemini annular solar eclipse happening on June 10th. These energies, along with Saturn joining the party, going retrograde, is to bring forth all uncompleted energy, loose ends, as well as a lot of truth and revelation being revealed within yourself, externally, and the world at large. So, Pisces, let's see how all these eclipses and this retrograde energy is impacting you specifically. Okay, South Node, life's debts, Pisces. This is so good. With these eclipses, you are completing a soul cycle where you've been working on some karmic debt, some karmic lessons, really freeing yourself, really evolving and expanding your soul and your consciousness. And these eclipses are like the final step on this journey with that. And the retrograde energy is bringing back to you any unresolved energies or loose ends that need to be wrapped up, tied up, completed, understood, total closure for Pisces, so that you can move forward with fresh energy, a whole new perspective, a whole new vibration. This is a big deal, Pisces. And I'll tell you, for me personally, very interesting is I had two people from my past where I'm pretty much, I feel over it, resolved. But you know, you always have those questions in your mind, or just that little bit of hurt in your heart that remains, right? And amazingly, out of nowhere, on the same day, I hear from both of these people. One of them I have not talked to in literally like 18 years. And just out of nowhere, poof, here they are, expressing emotion and all this stuff, and reconnecting with their energy in that moment. I realized, wow, what you remember of me is just a fragment of who I am. And it was just like that reconnection with their energy and feeling how different we are at this time totally healed me, totally freed me from both of these energies. One of them goes back to 18 years. And the other one, it's not quite that long, but I struggled with it much, much more. And I never thought the second person I would ever fully recover, get over everything. And Pisces, I'm good. And it all started happening as we entered the month of May, because the energy of the eclipse and the retrograde is not always specific to the exact time it's happening. It could happen a little bit before, a little bit after, as well as these energies fully opening up and playing out through the rest of the year. So Pisces, for you guys, that is where you're at. Things that have just anchored you down, you haven't been able to figure out, you haven't been able to get over. It's finally happening. You've paid your dues, you've paid your karmic debts, and you've learned your lessons, and now it's time to evolve, and the past falls away. A deep purification for Pisces. Wow, look at this. Gemini, I think, and Gemini is where one of the eclipses is happening, and Mercury is going retrograde in Gemini, and that's Mercury's home base is Gemini. So this here is like the lower learning, the third house, as well as communication, major realizations within your consciousness, as well as unexpected communications about your past that brings you the truth, brings you the light, brings you the healing, brings you the liberation that you need for ultimate freedom. So Pisces, these two cards paired up together, the life debts with the third house, you have learned your karmic lessons, and it's time to clear that energy out and really elevate, step on a new path that involves a whole new set of experiences and lessons and connections, all of it, Pisces. This is fantastic energy. I knew this eclipse season was going to be pretty powerful, but I just wasn't sure like how deeply. And for you guys, Pisces, this is like, finally I am free is what you're feeling. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Empathy. And danger. Okay, so where there has been a lack of empathy on your behalf, a lack of empathy being directed towards you, a lack of caring, a lack of concern, all of that, that's clearing out of your life. The perceived danger, the fear of the other shoe dropping or what's going to happen next. I'm never going to get out of this. I'm too afraid to open up. All of that, Pisces, that's falling away. Everything you've been going through, and let's see, what do we have? A 42. Okay, so 42 would be 6 and 15 would be 6. So I'm going to say over the last like 4 to 6 years, Pisces, which you've been going through, you've been in a like a cycle of resolving karma. Okay, and we're always, you know, working with different energies, but for the last 4 to 6 years, you have been hardcore working through karmic lessons for some major evolution for the next step on your journey. Pisces, the big change is happening inside of you. The way you feel, the way you perceive, what you're reaching for, what matters to you, what you thought you wanted. All of that is changing as this completion takes place, because I feel some of what you were reaching for is actually attached to unresolved wounds. And now, because you've paid these karmic debts, you've learned the lessons, those wounds are healing and closing. And through that closure, you're not reaching for the same things anymore. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, Aquarius, timing February, late winter, 11 weeks, 11 months. Now, Saturn is currently in Aquarius and has gone retrograde. And so what this tells me is starting in June all the way until we get to the end of the year, late winter, you are going to be just building on this new path, on this new energy, on these new experiences. So it starts now, but it moves with you all the way to the end of the year, all the way into Aquarius season in 2022. So that is fantastic. And Saturn going retrograde is, I feel like, the completion. And in the Aquarius, like, that's where you feel you've been denied wishes, you've been denied connections, you've been denied movement, you've been denied understanding consciously, figuring things out. Like, there's been a lot of denial, and all of that is changing. Now we have Capricorn, action energy, 3 of Wands, ships about to come in. Do not give up. You are almost there. Push out distractions. Yeah, all your hard work is going to pay off. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, Pisces. So some of you could start having a lot of success in your 10th house, which is like your accomplishments, your legacy, your career, not your job, but your career path. A lot of positive happening in that area of your life. Now we have 12th house, which is the house of Pisces. Completion, expansion, life lessons, 10 of Wands. Look at that, Pisces. You are done with that karmic debt. You have learned your lessons. You have paid your dues. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have more timing for Pisces, March, early spring at 12 weeks or 12 months. So we have Aquarius and we have Pisces. Some of you, this energy goes all the way into Pisces season next year. Aquarius to Pisces season is the completion of all of this. Now, it doesn't mean like everything is stale between now and then. It's just saying that things are starting to change in June, and by the time we get into Aquarius or Pisces season, it's like it's fully complete. So if you were like going to renovate your entire house by you start in June, by February, March of next year, it's complete. Think of you, your life, your energy, all of that as like a renovation in process. It's starting now, but the final full product is complete in the beginning of next year. Now we have 6th house energy, house of Virgo, routines, duties, details. Yes, you are rebuilding, Pisces, but this is not a challenge to you. This isn't unwanted. This is very much desired. Things are going to start feeling much, much better. Trust me, with those karmic debts being resolved and completed, you're just going to be in much better spirits overall. And the only thing Spirit's really talking about in the physical is like your job, your career, generating income, being very accomplished. Okay, it's just like a huge focus of, okay, you are completing this karmic journey, and through that there's going to be an immediate increase in the 10th house area of your life. But from now till next year into Aquarius and Pisces season, there's so much more coming. There's so much more that's building on top of what's starting right now. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, just feeling denied, blocked, hopeless, like nothing's going to change. And it does with the 6 of Swords. Love to see that. Next out is the 3 of Wands. And you've got that, the 3 of Wands is attached to this card. Ships coming in, things finally materializing, you finally feeling movement and growth. And look at this, we have the 2 of Cups. So because you're Pisces, with this timing, oh my gosh, and now look at this, we have the Ace of Cups. Pisces, there is definitely, and I'm seeing this in like everybody's read, a new connection coming in. And this could be a new friendship, or this could be like a new romance, just depending on where you're at in your life, in your situations. And there's definitely this new relationship materializing for Pisces through the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And this is going to be a real connection. If this is a friend, this is somebody you can really trust and count on, and there's an emotional connection and a soul connection. If this is a romance, same thing. This is somebody who is loving, who is supportive, who wants to join with you, who wants to be with you. And this connection, because this is general, could come in at any time between now and Pisces season next year. Okay, truly, it could come in at any time. You know, and I feel like it's different. The timing of that is different for each of you. Okay, but there is this very special new connection that's coming into your life. And it's going to be strong, and you're going to feel like, man, how did I go my whole life without you in it? You are amazing. I love your energy. I love the way that I grow and expand because of you. I love the way I feel around you, whether it's friend or romance. Okay, so positive in career, as well as a connection, a new connection coming in, and life just feeling easier for Pisces because you've paid those karmic debts. Those karmic relationships are over for now, Pisces. It's time for true soulmate connections. True soulmate connections and establishing yourself in career. And where we felt very rejected and held back, finally overcoming that because you are done with this karmic cycle. All right, let's pull some more cards. Okay, full moon energy, a positive shift. Gemini moon energy, communication, and you got that Gemini energy coming in twice. And Cancer moon energy with hearts. Nice. This relationship could come in during Cancer season, end of June through July, just because we have that Cancer moon energy. Maybe around the new moon in Cancer is when this new connection comes in, okay? So just give yourself until Pisces season of next year, but there's definitely this beautiful connection coming in. The communication attached to this Mercury retrograde, Pisces, I do feel that you're going to receive a lot of truth and revelation from different people of the past, or find different information out about situations of the past where you've been hurt, where you've been hung up, where you've been confused. Because those people who reached out to me and what they said to me, it really kind of rocked my boat. Like, I was like, wow, I didn't realize you still thought that way, or you felt that way for me. I thought you really didn't care. I mean, the way things ended, it was pretty not good, you know? And so you're going to learn a lot of truth, Pisces, through the month of June as well into July, because we have this Cancer energy showing up June and July. It's like you're finally receiving the truth that you needed to hear to set you free. The truth of others, as well as truth around certain situations. No more secrets. It's all revealed to Pisces. And these eclipses, because we have the full moon and then we have this Gemini, these eclipses are shifting things to bring forth that truth, to bring in the communication, the understanding that you need where it's been lacking through this completion of this karmic cycle. Okay, so it's like out with the past. You're finally overcoming that because this karma is cleared, and it's opening you up to a beautiful new connection, friend, or romance. And overall in connections, Pisces, I feel like they're improving all of your connections in your life with the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Cancer moon energy with the heart. Like, these are true soulmates, roots growing stronger with your true soulmates. We're done with karmics for now. It's time for soulmate connections in your life, through friend, through family, through romance, Pisces, as well as some beautiful blessings on your career energy. But ultimately, life in general, just feeling better with that Six of Swords and no longer feeling restricted. All right, Pisces, let's pull one final message. Lean in anyway. That is so beautiful. And look at the coloring on these two cards. It's so similar. This is danger and this is lean in anyway. And Pisces, you've felt a little shy, a little skittish because of, you know, these cycles of karma that you've been working through. And now when this completes, it's like a weight lifts off of you and life feels safer. Relationships feel safer. A lot's going to change about you between now and when we get into Pisces season again. All of this is part of your new solar year energy as well, is to leave the karma, to complete the karma and move into like a whole new phase, a whole new version of yourself where it's about soulmate connections that you can count on, that you can trust. It's a time to have a solid career, to feel stable, to feel abundant in your life, in your job, as well as in your connections. And where you were holding back in the past, you're going to finally feel safe enough to open up and let it all in, Pisces. Oh, this is so beautiful. So those are your messages for the eclipses and the retrograde. Powerful, positive time for Pisces, bringing the communication, the understanding that you need to fully let go of the past. Those are your messages, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.